Hi guys, Casper MMA here, and today we're back with another UFC prediction video on the channel. Today, giving my predictions for UFC Macau, Song versus Figueiredo. Now, I've actually had a week without UFC. For once, I mean, there seems to be UFC events like every week for ages since they had this like Paramount deal. But last week there was no UFC event, but we're back with one this weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. In England, it's like a early card. I think it's like a lunchtime main event or something. So I'm looking forward to it. For once, I don't have to stay up to like 5 a.m. ruin my sleep schedule, so I can't wait. But before I get into my predictions, make sure you guys are new around here and you're enjoying this content, you go down below and hit that subscribe button. It's free and it's much appreciated. So on this card we have a total of 13 fights, and we'll kick things off the first prelim of Loma Lookboonmee versus Jacqueline Amorim. Now I'm picking Amorim to win this fight. Honestly, it could go either way. Both these women have a path to victory. Obviously, it's a striker versus grappler match really. Lookboonmee is the better striker, Amorim the better grappler, but I just feel like Amorim can make it go her own way. I mean, she's obviously she's got a submission threat. She's got 8 wins in total out of 10 by submission. Did lose her last fight, but in the UFC she's 4-2. She's looked good. I mean, and she's got all finishes as well as her wins. Lookboonmee lost her last fight to Tainara, but before that wasn't a good run. Has been subbed once in her career, and did get like kind of controlled in that fight against Tainara. So I don't know, I just feel like Amorim has the better path to victory. Obviously, if it stays on the feet, Lookboonmee is going to win in the clinch, win some minutes, win the rounds. But I'm going to back Amorim to take this one down to the ground, and I think she's going to get a finish as well. So I'm going to back Amorim to win by submission. And now we move up the card to Kangji Zhu versus Rodrigo Vera. Now I'm going to pick Vera to win this fight. It's honestly a sketchy pick here, to be honest, because obviously this is it's like Vera stepping in on short notice. I don't know how much short notice, but it's been rescheduled, this fight. Both of these guys making their UFC debut as well, so I wouldn't be putting much money on this fight. To be honest, it's not a very confident pick for me. But Vera is 21-1-1 Peruvian man, coming in with quite a bit of momentum. He's fought in like LFA. Been around a couple of regional promotions. Looks pretty good, to be honest. He's got a very good record, only 1 loss, and that was back in 2019. I mean, he's got some momentum coming to this fight. Obviously, Zhu has a chance. I mean, he's got power. He's got 12 wins by KO, home advantage as well, fighting in like China, Macau, similar areas. So he's got that advantage. But I don't know. I think Vera does look more well-rounded fighter. Looks pretty good, to be fair. 10 wins by decision, 8 wins by KO, a couple by submission. It's not a confident pick, but I do think Vera is going to come into this fight, and I reckon he just gets the job done, and I reckon he gets the win by decision. And now we move up the card to Angela Hill versus Xingnang Xiong. Now, I'm backing Xiong to win this fight, the Chinese woman. I do think she gets this job done, but honestly, it's a women's fight. I think the odds are quite favourite for Xiong, so I don't think she's as favourite as the odds suggest. She's 38. Making a debut in UFC, but you'd have to say she's got a lot of ONE experience, like ONE FC. She's pretty good, obviously a champion in her weight class. I think she's making a weight cut though, to fight Angela Hill in the UFC. But to be honest, Angela Hill 18-16 now, only won 1 of the last 4 fights. I just don't think she's got the same boxing and physical ability as Xiong, even though she's 38. Angela Hill must be getting on a bit as well. She's 41, so both these women are old. Obviously, Angela Hill with some UFC experience may play out here, but I don't know. I'm going to back the Chinese woman as well with the home advantage to get this job done. Obviously, different rules, different cage, a lot of factors come into this, so I wouldn't say that it's a safe picking Xiong to win this one, but I think she's going to be, she's just, better fighter than Hill at the minute in her career. And I reckon she gets the job done. 3 years younger as well, even at 38. So I'm going to back Xiong to win this fight by decision. And now we move up the card to Ray Teixeira versus Luis Gurule. Now, Gurule's taking this on very short notice. I'm pretty sure he fought on the last UFC card. Not that long ago. I mean, it's 16th of May. It's going to be the 30th. So only like a 2-week break since his last fight. He did get the win there, but it was quite a battle there. 3-round fight against Daniel Perez. I wouldn't say it was an easy win for him, but he did get the job done. But he's fighting a pretty good grappling prospect here in Teixeira, the Japanese man, 10-1, 23 years of age as well. It means only loss is against Joshua Van. I mean, take that what you will. Lost the decision there. Before that, he looks pretty good. I mean, I've got to say, he's got quite a few finishes, 4 KOs, 4 submissions, and I reckon he's going to win this fight. I think Teixeira's going to get it done. I think Gurule, if he opens up, maybe like I don't know, like I don't know what he's going to look like after 2 weeks notice, but I just don't think he's going to win this fight. So I reckon Teixeira's going to find an opening. Maybe if Gurule opens up on the feet, Teixeira will get him down and take the win by submission. And now we move up the card to Aoriqileng versus Cody Haddon. Now I'm backing Haddon to win this one. He looks pretty good. Been on a decent run, 8-1. I mean, his only loss was on the regionals to Steve Erceg, so not a bad one. He's only fought once in the UFC, beat Dan Argueta, but I do think he's going to be the better fighter. He's younger than Aoriqileng at 27. Aoriqileng, obviously, he's quite durable. He's also quite dangerous early on in fights. Can probably get a round 1 KO. He's got a few of them in his career, but he's 4-4 in the UFC. He's quite inconsistent. I just feel like Cody Haddon will be able to mix in his grappling. Got good volume as well in the fights. I can just see him taking the rounds off Aoriqileng here. I'm not sure he'll be able to find a finish against Aoriqileng. Doesn't get finished that many times. And Haddon did go to decision in his UFC fight. His only UFC fight. So I'm backing Haddon to win this, but I think he gets it done by decision. And now we move up the card to Meng Ding versus Jose Henrique. Now, I'm picking Ding to win this fight, the Chinese man. He's very experienced. He's got 35-9. He's got 44 UFC fights. Well, not UFC fights, MMA fights. Making his UFC debut because he lost in the Contender Series, but won on Uriah Faber's A1 combat, and then now he's got his chance in the UFC fighting in China. To be fair, he's got a lot of knockout experience as well. He has 28 wins of 35 by knockout. You've got to say how many of them are cans, but to be fair, he's been knocking them out, so it doesn't matter. I mean, he's clearly he knows how to get it done. Obviously, Jose Henrique isn't a bum. He's not a can. He's 8-1, 24 years old, so he's the younger fighter, longer reach as well. Coming on a decent run as well. Also lost on the Contender Series, but since then won 3 fights outside the UFC, and he's finally got a scheduled fight against Meng Ding. So I wouldn't say I'm most confident in Ding to get this done, but I do think his knockout power is pretty good. So I reckon he's going to find an opening, and I reckon Ding gets it done by KO. And now we move up the card to I think one of the last prelims on the card. We have Luis Felipe Diaz versus Yisak Lee. Now I'm backing Felipe Diaz to win this fight, the Brazilian man. He's the more experienced fighter. Had a 16-5 record, 31 years of age. Coming off a win on the Contender Series, got a rear naked choke in that fight against an undefeated opponent. So he's pretty good. His opponent obviously is not bad either. He's 8-1, a Korean man, 26 years old. He's the younger fighter in this one. So he has a chance to win, but I don't think his record is as impressive. It's 8-1, but he's not really beat too many great opponents, to be honest. Doesn't have the same octagon experience as Felipe Diaz does. Obviously, he's obviously got the finishing experience as well. Got 4 wins by KO, 3 wins by submission of his 8 wins. But I feel like Felipe Diaz has the more rounded finishing threat. 8 wins by submission, 7 wins by KO. He's already proved in the Contender Series, he's got the submission as well. So I think that Diaz is going to get this job done. I feel like he's the more rounded fighter, and I'm going to back Diaz to win by submission. And now we move to the main card. Now we have Alex Perez versus Sumudaerji. Now I'm backing Perez to win this fight. Obviously Perez is like the veteran coming into this one. Hasn't had the best record, recently at flyweight, but did win his last fight, KO'd Charles Johnson. To be fair to him, was pretty good, and I do think he's just the more proven UFC fighter in this matchup. Sumudaerji's on a good run. To be fair, he's won 3. He was on like a 3-fight losing streak, but now he's on a 3-fight winning streak. Turned it around. All of his wins coming by decision, but I feel like he's dangerous when he gets into a rhythm. He's good range, but I feel like Perez will use his experience in the UFC. I feel like he'll mix in wrestling, calf kicks, stop Sumudaerji being dangerous at range, and I reckon Perez will just win a couple rounds here, and probably be a close one, to be honest. I can see it being like 29-28 here, but I think Perez gets the job done. I reckon he gets the decision. And now we move up the card to where Jake Matthews versus Carlston Harris. Now, I think this is another short notice fight. Jake Matthews meant to fight Salikiov, but Carlston Harris has stepped in on short notice, and for that reason, I'm picking Jake Matthews to win this fight. I mean, it's not the only reason. Other than like Matthews has had a full camp training for this fight, you know, to lose the last fight to Neil Magny, which is kind of, I think he was winning that fight, then got subbed in like the last minute or something that was stupid. But obviously Carlston Harris is he's got the reach advantage, submission threat as well. He's dangerous on the he's got a few anaconda chokes, dash chokes. He's got some good submission game, and especially with Jake Matthews getting subbed in his last fight. But I don't know. I feel like with full camp, Matthews is going to be better in this fight. I think it's more reliable over 3 rounds. Just manage the fight. I don't think he's going to find a finish himself, but I can see Jake Matthews winning this fight across the minutes, across the rounds, and I reckon he just gets the job done. So I'm going to back Matthews to win by decision. And now we move up the card to Kai Asakura versus Cameron Smotherman. Now I'm picking Asakura to win this fight. He's not had his best run in the UFC, lost his 2 fights he's had, but I feel like this fight is more suited to him. I mean, his last 2 fights, his grappling has been exposed, been choked out twice. He's up against a much better opponent here in Smotherman, who's more of a striker in nature. I don't think he's going to win by submission in this fight. But Kai Asakura fighting at bantamweight this time as well, not cutting weight down to flyweight this time as well. So, I don't know, I think the odds are in his favour coming into this one. I don't think that Smotherman is going to be able to expose Asakura's weakness in this fight. Being on he won his first fight against Jake Hadley, but being a 2-fight losing streak, Smotherman, I mean, so is Asakura, but I mean, Asakura lost to Pantoja and then Tim Elliott, so I wouldn't compare the schedules, to be honest. So I think this should be a much easier fight for Asakura. He can use his boxing ability, his KO power and stuff. So I'm going to back Asakura to win this fight by KO. And now we move up to the heavyweights on this card. We have Sergei Pavlovich versus Tallison Teixeira. Now I'm backing Pavlovich to win this fight. I feel like this should be an easy one for him. I mean, just the strength of schedule of these 2 guys is completely different. Pavlovich fought the best in the division. He's obviously one of the top guys. I mean, when he fought Tom Aspinall, he was one of the most dangerous guys in the division. Then Tom Aspinall beat him, and it was like crazy. And then he lost to Volkov, and that kind of dampened the hype train a lot. But he's won back-to-back fights against Rosenstruik, Costa. Tallison Teixeira, he's a big dude. He's so tall. I think he's 6'7" or something like that. 26 years old. So he does have some advantage over Pavlovich, but we've seen him being hurt before in the UFC. Got KO'd by Derek Lewis. Didn't have the went to decision against Tuivasa. Not a great look, to be honest, to have on your record. Didn't look that impressive. So I don't know. I just feel like this is going to be much better for Pavlovich. His pressure, his jab, right hand, and I reckon Pavlovich can find a finish here. So I'm going to back Pavlovich to win by KO. And now we move up to the co-main event here. We have Mingyang Zhang versus Alonzo Menifield. Now, I'm backing Zhang to win this fight. Obviously didn't look that great in his last performance against Johnny Walker, but I think he was just shocked at how Johnny Walker came out there. I mean, in the first 2 seconds, he ran full speed at him and tried to take him down, which is kind of crazy. But to be fair, that was a good performance for Johnny Walker. Got it done by KO in round number 2. Very different performance we've seen from Zhang Mingyang. Everyone was just thinking that's going to be an easy KO in round number 1 because of how Johnny Walker's been performing. But apart from that, obviously, we've seen Zhang Mingyang. He's got a great record. He's KOing everybody. I mean, literally every one of his fights has been KO'd in round number 1. He's kind of crazy. He's against Alonzo Menifield here, who, to be fair, does have a good path to victory here. He's 38 though now, so Zhang is the fresher and the faster striker, I'd say, in this fight. But obviously, Menifield, not a can, did get KO'd in his last fight against Ozdemir, but won his last 2 fights before that. He's lost the top guys in the division, lost to Merzkanov, lost to Ulberg, so you can't really put his losses, rate them too highly against him, because he's a decent fighter. A lot of wins by KO, so see this being a messy fight, but I do think Menifield is hittable when he's pressured, and I think that's what Zhang Mingyang is going to do. He's going to come out, he's going to land first, I'd say, in this fight. I'm pretty sure the odds are pretty short for Zhang Mingyang, so I wouldn't say it's the safest bet of all time at the short odds, because there's definitely, since both these guys coming off a loss, I wouldn't say they're both that safe, but I feel like Zhang fighting in his like home region as well, he's going to have an advantage, so I'm going to back Zhang Mingyang to win by KO. And now we move up to the main event, Yadong Song versus Deiveson Figueiredo. Now I'm picking Song to win this fight. I feel like I think it should be pretty obvious that Song wins, but you never know. I mean, Figueiredo, obviously his main threat's the grappling or submission route to victory, but realistically, at 38 years old, I just don't see it happening. Song Yadong, the younger fighter, I just feel like over 5 rounds, he's going to win more minutes than Figueiredo. He has a much higher strikes per minute landed stat. I remember seeing that. Something like he's got like 4 point something to Deiveson Figueiredo's like 2 point something. So Song Yadong's definitely they're going to be the better fighter in this fight, especially on the feet. I just don't think Figueiredo can keep the grappling up for long enough. Maybe if he gets it early, gets him down, finds a sub, that's probably his best way to win it. But I don't know. I can just see Song controlling this fight on the feet, landing the better shots, more output as the younger guy. It's just, yeah, it's all leaning in favour of Song with the home advantage as well. I just can't see Figueiredo pulling this off. Maybe he can, obviously, as former title holder. But you know, it's bantamweight. I feel like Song Yadong's just the better guy here. I mean, I feel it's just bigger, and he's just gonna have more advantages. So I'm gonna back Song Yadong to win this fight by decision. So there are my picks for UFC Macau. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of my picks. And that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.